The Lady is a song that's completely in Spanish, and I think it's kind of like it's sort of a special track because when I started writing the lyrics, I didn't really know exactly what the song was about. But when I finished, when I was writing the chorus, I realized that that it was kind of this message to the people that I love, that I'm very far away from, of wanting to be able to give them that feeling, that comfort feeling of closeness when you're actually together, while even being very, very far away. So missing them and wanting to let them know how much I care about them and kind of comfort them from afar. That is kind of the idea behind the song. Earthquake was also one of the very, very first songs that we wrote for this album. And it's also inspired in the situation in Mexico. Being far away and hearing all these horrible things on the news, it's very confronting. So this song is comparing all the situation with a natural disaster, and having the thought that just like overcoming a natural disaster, in order to be able to overcome this, we need to work together, and we need to come together as a country and really take care of our own people, and really join our hands to bring a change. Secrets. Secrets is a song that I actually started working on. I started writing during a show, waiting to go on stage in a show, tiny festival called Metal for Mara. It was a benefit concert that we did with some other bands to try to gather funds for Mara, the 3-year-old daughter of our booker, Bart Fietvorst. She was diagnosed with a neuroblastoma, which is a very rare form of cancer in children. Unfortunately, she has passed away already. But I remember I started working on this song that day. I started writing the piano melodies there at the backstage. And then, the time went by, and Mara and her family, they went to the States. It was a big success, by the way, this show, and all the funds that they gathered in all kinds of ways. Her parents, they really went through a big struggle to try to get her to the States to get some new treatment that could improve her chances. And unfortunately, this didn't work, and she's not with us anymore. And this is only one example of multiple encounters that we've all had with cancer, and it taking family and friends. So this song is inspired in all of them, and on their struggle and unfairness that this disease represents. It's hard to see people such as Mara, a young girl, losing this battle, and her parents respected them. They fought as hard as they could, and we have a lovely memory of her and of all these people that we've lost to this disease, and this song is also inspired by them. Don't Let Go is a sort of special song in a way, because You know, when I'm writing songs, I usually start with music and vocal melodies, and I always sing a little bit of gibberish and then come up with the words way later in the process, almost after we got all the arrangements for the song. But Don't Let Go was an exception in the sense that when I was writing, basically most of the lyrics came out already on its own, which is I don't know, well, for my way of working, also a little bit special. So I interpreted it as being a very pure form of expression, and just like with the video, I didn't really fully understand its meaning until I finished it and then looked back and realized that it was inspired on someone giving up on life and trying to bring them this message of, you know, the future is still waiting for you, life's still waiting for you, and there's a lot for you to live for, and should you need a vessel to, you know, get rid of all this negativity, you can just, you know, talk to me and try to reach out and express what you need, do what you need, and just don't give up on life, because it has a lot of beautiful things to offer. Out of the Darkness was the very last song that we wrote for this album, and it's funny because I think it also gives a very good idea of our heightened spirits after our crowdfunding campaign, and the fact that it went so well, and the fact that you lovely people made this album happen. So this song kind of like, I think, is somehow a little bit of a victory hymn for this album, and how well our campaign went. It's basically a message of, you know, don't let obstacles get in your way and bring you down and destroy you. Just open your heart and say what you need to say, and, you know, follow your dreams and do whatever you have to do to go where you really want to go in life. And I think if it would have done so well, if this campaign wouldn't have ended up like this in such a positive note, then the song probably wouldn't have existed, or it wouldn't have been like this. It's a reflection on how full of energy and emotion we are because of it going so well. The Distance Between Us is a bonus track on the media book version of the album, and it's inspired in a somehow sensitive topic, I think, especially in Mexico, which is racism. Although it's not very explicit, and I think if we don't think about it, and most of us don't, if you would ask most people in Mexico, they would tell you, well, it's not true, that doesn't exist. But unfortunately, we're still we tend to discriminate amongst our own people, and the lighter your skin tone, the better you're going to do on life. Basically, the easier it is going to be for you to get a job. It's better that you're going to be treated everywhere. And it's for me, it's a very confusing thing, really. And it's somehow a little bit silly that we would do that to ourselves, because well, Mexico is basically a melting pot of cultures and a combination of all kinds of different, you know, peoples, all kinds of different people and groups coming together. But still, we're very quick into placing judgment for people that are with darker skin tones, and we push our Native Americans, Native Central Americans away, and we reject their language and their customs, which is such a big shame, really, because there's so much richness and so much that we can learn from them. So basically, this song, that's what the song is about. I believe that by denying our own roots and discriminating our own people, we're only hurting our chances, you know, like, well, diminishing our chances and our opportunities to become a stronger country, and coming together and solving our problems together. There's a lot that we can still learn from our pre-Hispanic cultures and from our people, and only in the matter that we are able to respect each other will be able to grow as a nation. So there you have it. That was the overview of the songs of A War of Our Own. I hope you enjoyed this, and that it's giving you a little bit of insight on the album and the themes behind it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon at the show near you. Bye bye.